when it comes to talking about lowering the drinking age to 18, it's a very controversial topic to talk about. But I believe that it should be lowered to 18 for many reasons and it'll benefit us. For example, I read about a story about in Times Magazine about a guy who went over to Germany where the drinking age is 14, and he did studies and compared it to the U.S. The comparisons show that even though the drinking age is 14, they have less binge drinkers and alcoholics, less um, drinking and driving accidents, and less kids overdosing on alcohol compared to the numbers are way higher in the U.S. He didn't have exact numbers, but he just said that there were more. And I believe that because it's like that in Germany, because the kids learn how to drink responsibly at a younger age. And if we lowered it to 18 in the U.S., it will have the same effect. And kids won't have to feel rebellious to go drink and feel cool or whatever. It would be like a casual thing to do and a normal thing to do. Another reason I believe that it should be lowered is because it will boost our economy. Every day you hear about the economy in the news and our national debt is being ridiculous, and people are always trying to figure out ways to figure it out. And I think lowering the drinking age is such a simple thing to do because it will bring in more customers. It's hard out there for people to find jobs. Like for example, my dad was laid off because the economy was bad. They had to make budget cuts at his company, and it was hard to see him at home struggling when he wanted to be out there making money and supporting us. And there's many more cases out there like that, and even worse cases. And uh, having the tax on alcohol and having 18-year-olds be able to purchase it, but bringing more customers. People say people already illegally buy them it, but they can be able to buy it for themselves on their own and have to depend on someone else. Like for instance, at sporting events, bars, and restaurants, they'll all bring in more money. According to pros and cons of bringing of alcohol, the numbers show that the tax money will be increased by 17% if we let 18-year-olds purchase alcohol. Now, 17% that's a lot of money to be bringing in every year, and it will help our national debt, and people will be happy, benefit us. Another reason I believe that the drinking age should be lowered to 18 because there's a study done by the president at Middlebury College. His name is John McDowell, and he did a research and witnessed firsthand that kids are already drinking in their dorm before they go out and do whatever they need to do. There's over 46% of their college students there that are drinking illegally. And if they're already drinking, we might as well let them drink. It will take the thrill away from drinking, and it won't be such a big deal. It'll be like a casual thing to do, like when you're over 21. Because most people that are overdosing on alcohol are under the age of 18. There was one case about 4 or 5, 6 months ago where a girl was so drunk that she passed out in front of her door and couldn't get in the house. And in Minnesota, it gets really cold, and it was below zero, and her legs had to get amputated. And luckily, she lived, but there are many more severe cases of people dying because they drink too much alcohol. And if we lower the drinking age, it won't be such a rebellious thing to do. It'll almost be normal. It won't be such a big deal. And I believe that lowering it, people will learn how to drink responsibly at a younger age, so we won't have to worry about kids drinking and driving, turning into binge drinkers, turning into alcoholics, and ODing on alcohol. They'll just learn as time goes on how to drink responsibly, and that's why I believe that um, alcohol should have a lower drinking age because if Germany can do it, we can do it, and I believe that if you're 18 and able to go fight at war, that you should be able to have a beer.